And your host, Chris, the Entertainment Biscuit.
Come on, sit down, people. Hi, I'm Chris, the Entertainment Bisco, and welcome to another episode of the Entertainment Man Talk Show. This is Season 4, Episode 2. It's our second episode of the season. I kind of left you guys in suspense. We kind of ran out of time last week. So, here we are, second episode. We are talking about sports in Bowmanville. And Bowmanville is a small town, which is just actually east of Oshawa, and it is pretty well small town. They have several festivals. That'll be another episode down the road. We'll be talking about later of all shows. We're gonna do that later. We'll talk about that. So we're talking about sports in Bowmanville. There's a pile of sports in Bowmanville. I might actually cover a little bit of Newcastle too, a little bit. Might, I don't know, but I also want to start with, let's start with the golf. They have a golf course, a couple golf courses in Bowmanville, I believe. Quarry Lakes is one. You have to be a member though. I think you have to be a membership, no, not member, but you have to dress up nice for that course. Very nice attire to wear when you go on the golf course itself. You have to really make sure you're really nicely dressed up for that. Also, there's the mini putt and there's also driving range. I've actually been on the driving range portion once in my lifetime, and I was just there to hit the balls and all that, and I never even got golfing this year. But anyways, yeah, there's Quarry Lakes. This is one of the golf courses. For sports related, let's go to soccer. There's soccer team. I know there's a soccer team that plays in Clarington. That is at the Clarington, not the theater, but the what do you call it? Selkirk Arena. There's a soccer field there, and there's soccer there that they play. The kids, especially in the summertime when there's no hockey, at the Selkirk Arena. Now, I'm going to make a direction to the softball fields at the Garnet B. Rickard. There is a league on Saturdays, I believe. I remember way back when we did our second episode of Durham Entertainment Today. God, that's a long time ago. Durham Entertainment Today was a long time ago. You guys remember me talking about Durham Entertainment Today way back in the beginning of the series, this series. We filmed there, and there was actually baseball going on at the time of, we were out there shooting the first scene of the day, the first location of the day. We're going to get to locations later on in this season, but right now it's just getting cool out there and too cold to be outside. But yeah, we did film there, and it was really amazing experience. It was a lot of fun. There are softball leagues. Some of the guys I saw hitting the ball, we were kind of waiting for time. I think we were waiting for Eric or something, if I can remember. Or we were just waiting at a certain time to make sure we were on time with the go bus going back. Some of those guys actually can hit over the frickin' fence. Right over the fence. They can hit over the stinking fence. It's amazing. Like, wow. And it's just home run after home run after home run. Some of these guys had a lot of power. And I just like, wow. That's just really amazing. And I thought, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. And it was fun. We watched a little bit between our beginning of our filming. We just watched a little bit, and I think we incorporated the softball within the that episode. That was actually episode 2, Sports in Clarington, Oshawa. And I believe that was 2006. June of 2006. That was when we shot that, and that's why I'm kind of incorporating a bit of Durham into this show today, because of we saw softball, and softball is part of Bowmanville. There's a softball league in Bowmanville, and there's other places that they have had softball as well. Now, let's talk about the arena itself, where I was filming with Missy and Eric. Well, Eric later on, but Missy. We were actually by the arena, and actually that is home to several teams. I'm going to start with the no longer named team. They're no longer around anymore. Bowmanville Eagles. Remember I was saying in the last episode, they were kind of affiliated with the Generals, Oshawa Generals, in the last episode. So, the Bowmanville Eagles had a player that played for the Generals. I think it was Shea Cooper, I think was the guy's name. He was good. He's an okay goalie, but I don't know what happened to him. He might have gone to the Fury, the Whippy Fury later on. I'm not, if I can remember correctly, I am not sure exactly, but Whippy Fury is the team that is now affiliated with the Gens. But anyway, back to Bowmanville. Bowmanville was, Eagles were partially affiliated with the Generals until I think a couple years ago they decided to suspend operations and fold. I guess they pretty well folded up. I guess they weren't just doing very well, and they weren't doing very well with the fans. Not enough people coming to the games, and not making enough money, and maybe the arena wasn't good enough for them at the time. Because Garnaby Rickard originally only had one arena, so I can see it was probably a crowd issue. A lot of the time when a sports team folds like that, like Bowmanville, then it means probably either the crowd is not doing good or they're not bringing in enough money. So either way, it can be money issues or it can be not enough fans that were watching the games and all that. So they folded, and now I think Durham Fury is more affiliated with the Oshawa Generals than Bowmanville Eagles. I guess Durham Fury replaced the Eagles down the road. So that is the actual junior team, junior A, I think they call it. That's the team for Bowmanville. And I think we're going to take a quick break. I've been talking for a few minutes, so we'll be right back after these messages. Alright, welcome back. We were talking about sports in Bowmanville, which is next door to Oshawa. And it's next door to Newcastle. And it's just down the road from Whitby, Ajax, Pickering, and all that. So, sports in Bowmanville, we were talking about Bowmanville Eagles, who are no longer existing to this day. They have folded. The arena they played in still stands. The rink they played in still exists. It's still up, and it's still used to this day. The kids hockey play there. And there's a couple of kids hockey teams in Clarington or Bowmanville or Curtis, whatever you want to call it. There is the Clarington Flames, that's the girls team. There is Bantam, Pee Wee, Adam, not A-D-A-M, it's A-T-A, oh sorry, A-T-O-M, Adam. It's a level of hockey. So there's the girls team. The girls team does play mostly in the Garnaby Rickard. They play probably Saturdays and Sundays mostly. So if you're there visiting or popping in for just to see what the arena's like, then you'll see them playing in that arena pretty much. They used to play in the South Curtis Arena, which is not far from here. One day I should do a walking tour. do like a documentary about this, about the different sports teams. That might be a different project for Brent and I to do, so I'll have to work on that. And it has to be in the spring when it's not as cold as it is these days. So, so anyways, yeah, like, they used to play at Selkirk Arena, and then, now they're playing at the Garnet B record. There used to be another arena that did the hockey and all that, and that was actually, what's it called? Bowmanville Arena. That is demolished. That's gone. What the heck? Sorry, no. I'm just having my computer rebooted on its own. Okay, weird. Yeah, so you can, there's a good example. Research it on the computer is a good example of the different teams. You can look up the Clarington Flames on there. They have, I think they have a website. The Clarington Thunder is the other team. That's the boys team that plays. That's at South Curtis Arena. That's where they are doing all the, that's where they play, is the South Curtis Arena. And that's where they're located. Also, another good sports team in Bowmanville, Curtis, Clarington, whatever you want to call it. There is figure skating. South Curtis Arena, again, has the big rink for the figure skating. Has the big rink for figure skating on there. So, it works perfect. It's awesomely, it's perfect. It runs really perfect for that, because they have the big size, Olympic size rink that is perfect for it. And a lot of room to maneuver around. So, that's an ideal place to have the figure skating portion is at South Curtis Arena. Also, another big thing they have at South Curtis, besides hockey, figure skating, and then of course the baseball further in Bowmanville, and the golf, is the speed skating team. They have a speed skating team, which is those kind of like tube skates that you glide like this. You kind of move your arms as you're gliding. You kind of put your hands behind the back when you're kind of turning around the corner and all of that. So, pretty much, that's what you do. That's all the sports in Clarington I could think of at the time. Figure skating, we have the speed skating, the hockey. Oh, man. There's like, not lacrosse, but, forget what it's called. It's on ice, and it's like a long stick, kind of have like a little J on it. Forget what they call it. Ringette. That's probably another one they can probably do on the ice. It's ringette. And it's not a hockey puck. It's a J, like I said, it's a J stick. And you kind of put the stick down. You kind of skate around, or I think it's skating, or it's you run around or whatever, and you kind of hold it in the ring and kind of shoot it like that. I'm not sure if there's a ringette team in Bowmanville, but there could be. There could be. I am not totally sure. I just don't know if there is, but I've heard of ringette, and probably the Garnet B Record Arena probably has it. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. Like I said, there was 2 arenas in Bowmanville. The Bowmanville Arena, that's gone now. And now they have the Garnet B Record. And they also have South Curtis Arena. Now they have 2 arenas right now, currently. But they used to have the old one and Garnet B. And then they got rid of the Bowmanville. And now they're got the South Curtis in replacement for that. And where the old arena is, where they did all the hockey, was actually, it's now a really nice flower gardens, and they have like a little tower there. It's pretty nice. I have to take my staff out there one day for a visit. But there's like a pathway to a bridge, and you're going to go down and all that. So I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to these messages to wrap up today's show.